Hollywood Club LA at the Women's Club. I'm here with Clifford Bell.
Yes, hello everybody.
We're here at the Katrina Aguilar concert in benefit of...
Autism Care Today.
Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Clifford Bell, and I'm a producer and a director, mostly of cabaret and concert type things. And this is a benefit for the organization Autism Care Today, and we have 3 performers that are all on the autistic spectrum. And the MC is Christopher Tenny, a stand-up, and the opening act is a gentleman named George Steeves, who is a male singer, and the headliner is Katrina Aguilar.
Wow, could you tell me a little bit about your connection to Autism Care LA?
Yes, I met Katrina probably about 7 or 8 years ago in San Diego. I was down there doing some work in the cabaret world, and I came across her, and she really caught my attention. There was something so mysterious about her, and she's a beautiful singer. And when I got to know her better, she told me her story about how she had been completely nonverbal till she was about 5, and then she saw the movie The Little Mermaid, and it sort of reached into her isolation, and she began to talk, she began to sing, and it's changed her life. So we created this show together called Part of Your World. It mostly things, a catalog of music that Katrina knew and had stories about, and I helped her shape it a certain way. We worked with a wonderful pianist in San Diego named Richard Dueñas Morrison, and before the pandemic, we were having quite a streak of success with it. She got a lot of attention. She got a beautiful, front of the entertainment section article, and a lot of sold-out audiences. And then the pandemic sort of halted us all. But so this is our first real thing back in LA tonight.
Could you tell me a little bit of your past productions?
Yes, I will say, as humbly as I can, I'm one of the leading producers in the cabaret world. I've been doing it for probably 40 years. I'm elderly, and I do a lot of things at Catalina Jazz Club. I do things all over the country in New York. I've worked with big stars and Broadway people, and I'm featured in a movie called Studio One Forever, which is a big hit movie that just last night won the best LGBT movie at the Hollywood Reel International Film Festival, which is a very big deal. It's about Studio One, the famous disco, and The Backlot, which was a nightclub that was in there. And this movie is also featuring Cheetah Rivera and Bruce Valanche and Sam Harris and all those. That's sort of my crowd, so I'm very proud of that.
Well, I'm so excited to meet you, and I'm very excited to meet Katrina. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you, Juan, for being here. Appreciate it.
I'm Juan with the Hollywood Times. I'm here with Katrina Aguilar, the headliner for today's event.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing really good. Can you tell me a little bit about your background?
Well, I started singing when I was around 12, 13 years old, and in middle school choir, and that's also when I started into youth theater and voice lessons. And I also went and graduated from the Boston Conservatory with a degree in vocal performance, which basically means classical voice. And I've sung with 2 European tours and did some opera scenes in Italy, and that's just, the musical side. And I started cabaret as of recently and fell in love with the freedom and the storytelling of that. I was diagnosed with autism along the age of 5, and 4 years old. I was nonverbal till the age of 5, and here today I tell my story.
That's very inspiring. I'm very excited to meet you, and I look forward to hearing you sing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hollywood Club LA at the Women's Club in Hollywood with Brad Ellis.
That's right. That's exactly where we are. It's hard to say that name. You got it dead right.
Very hard. We're at the Katrina Aguilar concert benefiting Autism Care Today.
Yes, that's right. Katrina is a performer who is on the spectrum, who's been singing Disney songs since before she became verbal. And she brings an amazing perspective to these songs. When you hear Katrina sing these Disney songs, you realize how many of them are about being accepted by your community or trying to be understood. And when you hear that from someone who's on the spectrum, you listen to it with fresh ears. That's why she calls her show Part of Your World, the song from Little Mermaid, which is one of the first songs she could sing.
Wow. Tell me a little bit about your involvement. When did you sign on?
Clifford Bell, who's been helping her develop her show and has been shepherding the show the whole time, he's a very good friend of mine, and he had me play for her a few years ago for a couple of different events, and I was fascinated by her as a performer.
I'm very excited to see you perform. You're performing tonight, I'm assuming.
I am playing for Katrina. I'm playing piano for her, and I'm playing piano for George Steeves, another wonderful singer who is also on the spectrum. And additionally, there is a comic. I can't remember his name at the moment. I've heard him do some of his stuff. It's very funny. I'm not playing for him because how many comics need a piano player behind them? But yeah.
Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Happy to do
Brad Ellis.
it. Happy to do it.
Underdressed, immature, clumsy, please, they'll eat you up alive. Gullible, naive, positively grubby, ditzy, and a bit vague. Also, I believe, getting kinda chubby. I'm just saying, 'cause I loves you. Mama's right here, Mama understands you. All I have is one request. Rapunzel,